Good afternoon. It is, what day is it? It's Monday? Monday afternoon, just about 5 o'clock. We have been running around like headless chickens finding information, but we have got lots of updates. We will try to make this quick. Okay, last night the police made a raid on 302 Coventry, which is one of our main bases. They made a big show of it. There was lots of police officers there. They took some pictures. They came out in force to show the people of Ottawa they were doing stuff. They took a little bit of fuel, like a little bit of fuel. They towed a couple of farmer pickup trucks and arrested the drivers, and they then released the trucks and the drivers and pressed no charges and left the scene. Coventry is still operational. There's no fencing. It is not cleaned out. There's no officers on scene. If you watch a police report, the thing is a comedy. It's quite funny how untrue it is. Next. In relation to that, them taking fuel and making fuel difficult to get to the hill and stuff, we're going to keep our cards close to our chest. Fuel is not a problem. Don't worry about fuel. It's taken care of. Next thing, the other thing he went after in the police report, I do recommend you watch the Ottawa City Police Report. Came out about noon today. It is hilarious. It may sound really depressing, but it's actually hilarious when you know the truth. We found, so the funds they said are, that they took care of all of our funding. We have no access to money. Wrong. Funds are taken care of. Don't worry. Keep donating. Funds are definitely taken care of. That is not a problem. That is not slowing anything down. We have reports, and I can't verify this personally, but the source I got it from verified it from at least 2 other sources, that there was at least approximately 30 resignations of various law enforcement officials last night. So that's pretty cool. And the ones who are here, you can kind of tell who is happy to be enforcing what's going on and who is not. So the police are kind of being divided and are being conquered. So that's good news. There is less Ottawa City Police Force here today. There's definitely less of them than usual. There's more RCMP and more Ontario Police personnel on scene. So the balance of the enforcement has changed. According to the police article, which I think this may actually be true, is that they have been working, some of them 12-hour shifts, 14 days straight without a break. They're exhausted, they're on their back foot, and they need backup, and there's nowhere to pull the backup from, really. Whereas all of us here, the attitude on the hill, as of this morning, we are shaved, we are pooped, we are showered, we are gassed up, and we are ready for the next work week. We're invigorated by the party this weekend. We are ready for another week of sitting on the hill, and the poor police officers have not had a break. So that's a pretty cool contrast. Yes, the police have handed out some tickets. They have done some really silly things, like arresting people for honking horns and some other really silly videos you've seen going around. They're getting desperate. They're handing out tickets and being silly. There's a lot of lawyers down here because they're like, nope, that isn't, they can't make that fly. That's not going to stick. So people who are getting their tickets and fines and arrested and stuff, nothing to really worry about. That's all going to get thrown out of court at some point in time. It is being taken care of. But yes, the police are getting desperate because they're so tired and silly things are happening. Updates on positives. The Adopt a Trucker program, we now have a couple of contacts within that. So if you are in the protest here and you're having trouble getting supplies of any kind, or you need a place to shower or just a nice bed to sleep in instead of a truck, if you're in need of anything and you're in a semi, please give us a shout and we will put you in touch with our Adopt a Trucker contact if you are not able to get in touch with them through the hotline, and that way we have a contact on the inside as well now too. If you're in a four-wheeler, often the Adopt a Trucker program doesn't work for you. So if you're in a four-wheeler and you need support of any kind, a place to shower, food, anything like that, we have a contact for four-wheeler support. Please send us a message and we'll get you in touch with them. So this remarkably only took 3.5 minutes, which is pretty cool. We've made a few contacts today. We were apart for most of the day. I got to go to biker church, which is pretty cool. Met some people from my hometown there. We've had a fantastic morning. Things didn't start off on a great note. We're kind of worried, but now we talk to people, go around and find out what the scoop is happening on the inside. Things are actually a really, really good attitude down here. Dominoes are starting to wobble a little bit, and some more things are going to come crashing down this week, I'm sure. So stay tuned with what's going on here. Don't believe everything you see on the news. Find somebody who's actually got boots on the ground to see what's actually happening, and don't be scared. Things are not bad down here. Things are actually really good. We'll try and get another update in yet later tonight if we have any more information, which we probably will. So please share this around. Let people know what's actually happening on the ground. Find anybody else who's getting videos and live streams and stuff, get them spread around, because the mainstream, unfortunately, is really twisting this and making the situation seem bad. It really isn't. Thank you.